Here we go, we're gonna send this one out to the old school. All these motherfuckers in the Bronx and Brooklyn and Staten Island, Queens, and all the motherfuckers that laid it down, the foundation, you know what I'm saying? Number love for the old school, that's what we're gonna do this one for, you feel me? Can't go some DVDs and shit. I remember Mr. Magic Flash, Grandmaster Cass, LL, raising hell, but and if it lasts everything rock him was the shit to me. I flipped to see a Junkie Fresh show with Ricky G and Radeon was putting in work. And Chuck Chill had my homies on the hill getting ill when shit was real. What I still remember raw with Daddy Kane when De La Soul was putting potholes in the game. I can't explain how it was. Houdini had me pumping on that Buddha Creek buzz. Cause there I was, them block parties in the projects and on my block. And took your toes off, sipping on that private side. And through my speaker, print a deeper, and see light. It's in the tracks, man, I stick it through the night. With Killer Rock and Man John, this is just the sign. Remember, put your with the bond shit, nothing like the old school.
Yo, Jerry and Gorilla, what's up? Hey, Kukulovich. Oh shit, hold on. You fix this. Yesterday I ordered the 9060XT16. I wonder how well it's really good. It's very good. One of the best GPUs for the money right now. You think Nvidia will allow frame gen? It's been available, Gorilla. It's been available. Right here. Gorilla, watch that one, the smooth motion. 300 FPS on streets. This was 3 months ago. At some points I hit 400. All right, while we're waiting, I'm gonna do a shameless plug here. I just reviewed the Flash Beyond glass mousepad, and this thing is sick. If you guys are looking for a glass mousepad at a reasonable price instead of spending hundreds of bucks, definitely check this one out. It's really, really nice. Also, yo, Rete, what's up? Trying to grow my following on Twitch. We're at 802 followers, only 200 away from 1K. So if you want to help your boy out, go ahead and drop me a follow over there too. Love you. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not leaving. Anyone else been trying the 25.8.1 driver? I've been having good results with it. I think there's a performance increase. Hey, reset my tune. Damn, that video is insane. Smooth motion isn't available for 3080. Hey, Roke, type in exclamation tune. I have a full guide that goes over my entire 9800X3D tune. Yeah, Gorilla. On 3080 it is not available, but with the 3080 you can use lossless scaling. Right here. This is with the 3060, and I was getting what, like 200 to 300 FPS. And it works well. It works very well. No, okay, so that's everyone's worry. Here's what I tell people about any frame generation. It inherently adds input latency, but if you're starting with at least like 80 to 100 FPS, the added latency is not game changing. Like it won't. At 80 to 100 FPS, you're adding maybe like 5 to 10 milliseconds of input latency. Which, okay, if you're like an esports pro, maybe you'll feel that, but it's really not significant at all. When you're under that, it does feel really bad. So if you're under that, I wouldn't use it. But if you start with 80 to 100 FPS, it's worth trying for sure if you're looking for more frames. Because the visual increase is really good. And I talk about that in this video here. Where's my Frankenstein? Damn, I did this a long time ago. Oh, this one right here. But what about the input latency? Because everyone has this question. That's why I addressed it in this video. So input latency with frame generation. Watch that timestamp. I have a 9800X3D, so I wouldn't. Yeah, you can definitely use it, Gorilla, and you like the added input latency would be like barely noticeable, if noticeable at all. I have same CPU, but I have 4070 and 32. If I go see your video for tune, yeah, no problem, Roke. I understand. Yes, you can use the video. You don't have to follow the RAM part, the RAM portion, but do the F clock and M clock part. So a lot of people don't want to mess with RAM subtimings. So I just recommend you use your XMP Expo profile, but make sure you do the PBO and the F clock and M clock portion. You don't have to copy the subtimings. The Frankenstein video is so good. Thanks, so I've done a lot actually in the past as well. On these, this was like the first time I did it. This one was the first time I did it. This was 4K with a 7900 XT and a 4070. All right, let me see. Thank you, bro. No problem. All right, I have to remember not to use my meds because I need 3 kills without using meds. Is this by the camp? Okay, here's another thing a lot of people have questions about. If you look at the 1% low right now, it's 157 compared to the FPS, which is 178. And this is what it actually is in game. Watch when I go into my stash. Why isn't it doing it here? Okay, you see it dropped to 100, so it dropped. Now it's at 80. When you go into the stash, watch the frame time spike up here. The way that Afterburner tracks the 1% low, it keeps an average. I gotta find out if there's some way to just show the rolling current number. But that's why sometimes in the videos you'll see a low 1%, and then if I reset it, you'll see what it actually is. So the actual in-game feel is around 180, but since you go into your inventory so much, it's gonna drop that number, and that's why sometimes people get misled by this number. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at this. When I actually reset it, this is the actual in-game feel, 1%. Hi, I changed to 9070XT from 30. I'm getting worse performance with StarTrek. Everything. Reinstall Windows Clean. Have you tried a DDU? Did you use DDU to install the drivers? Christo? Yeah, you need to do it with safe mode or else it leaves stuff there. You got to do it in safe mode. Hold on, I need to... Where's the camp from here? You gotta get lossless scaling from Steam first, Gorilla. You did it again in safe mode, the same. Finally got a 98, but I'm running it with the 2070. That's alright, PG. 2070 is just fine for Tarkov. I don't know if you've seen my 2070 videos, but it's completely fine for Tarkov. I guess my last one was over a year ago, but still. With the 7800X3D on customs, I was averaging like 120 to 140. And this is in 1440. As long as you use DLSS, you're good. The lossless scaling? Yeah. Here. Hey, my brother, you think the Nvidia supercars are gonna make a big difference with extra VRAM and Tarkov? Yes and no. I think the biggest difference is like people who are looking at 5080. I think the 5080 Super is going to be way more worth it than a 5080. So I think that actually turns it into a true 4K card. So right now it's a super, the 5080 is kind of like a super OP 1440 card. Where are the minefields? To find this minefield. Okay. Yeah, Gorilla. Supposedly before 2026, the supers are gonna be out. Been experiencing high temps with my 98, have air cooling, not doing upgrade any good budget. We're playing some BF6 or doing some guides on it. Yeah, Shadow, I've done one video on it. I have it. If people are interested, I'll definitely do more videos on it for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna do probably a graphics settings guide. In terms of the temps, what kind of temps are you seeing? Because air should be just fine for a 98, to be honest. What kind of temps are you seeing? Oh, I don't think there's gonna be a 5090 Super though, Gorilla. I think 5080 Super is like the highest they're gonna do. How's the 5090 hold up? I mean, the 4090 already maxes out in 4K, so the 5090 is just even more power. I'll probably get my hands on one soon. I'm just waiting to get the right model. Because they are widely available now. Getting 75 above in BF6 FPS unlock. I'm at 2K, even getting 80. Really? It's pretty high. What kind, have you tried making sure it's completely seated down? Yeah, so Gorilla, that's what I tell everyone buying the 5080. I'm like, I just have a really hard time recommending it because it's a 16 gigabyte card that's over $1,000, and it's essentially, yo, Ionut Christian, thank you for the sub, bro. It's essentially a super OP 1440 card that's really good in 4K with DLSS. I think putting it to 24 gigs will make it like a little, like one step below the 4090. Didn't touch it since installing it, and I didn't have this problem until now. So you just started getting worse temps recently? My temps run a bit hotter as well in BF6, but not that hot. Yeah. I mean, overall 70 something is still not bad, but I mean 98s run very cool in my experience. So usually that's like a, I have a 4K monitor with a 5090 and 9800X3D. Do you recommend going for 14? No, I wouldn't. 5090, I think a 5090, you should be playing 4K. There shouldn't be much difference between 1440 and 4K for a 5090. You can just crank everything up on a 4090 or a 5090 and just be fine. I wouldn't go to 1440 with it. Unless you're like a competitive CS player or something and you just want the max FPS possible for like 1,000 or whatever, but I think if you got a 5090, you should be using 4K. What do you do to your clock stay locked in at 5425? Mine, I get like 56 to 58 with some spikes to 62 and BF6. Yeah, mine stay very cool as well. I'm undervolted, Carlos, and as long as the temps stay down, it'll stay boosted indefinitely. What kind of temps are you seeing on your 57? You think it could be because I have 60-50 watt undervolting the 9070XT? Have stuttered. Oh yeah, 9070XT. It's possible. I think that's like the minimum you want. You might want like a 750 for that. Dude, suck. Definitely something is not right. So what I would try to do is reseat the cooler down. Make sure the pressure is all even. And maybe even try replacing the thermal paste. Try that first, because even I've used like a $15 air cooler, and there's a very small difference between that and an AIO for me. $3060 Ti was drawing 240, 280. I just built my first PC beforehand at a pre-built. Does undervolting make temps better or higher? It makes temps better, makes your chip run more efficiently. So yeah, I would definitely recommend doing it. Settings are this. It's my pure 80 setting. What chip do you have? This is level 3, right? I'm still waiting for my GPU to come in later this month, but I have 9070. Do you have videos for tuning those and best performance in temps? Yeah, of course. Of course. First this. Then this. If you have more questions, Discord. And then if you have questions about adrenaline guide right here. I was also kind of disappointed frames I was getting. I was getting 180 at 2K. Is this what I should be getting? Yeah, that sounds about right. I think I tested it with my 4090. But I was using DLAA, so I could get more frames. I was at 140-ish in 1440 Ultra. Depends on your settings, I guess. In medium, I was at 170. With low, I was getting 200. But that's with DLAA, so I could have gotten more, but I wanted to use DLAA. Hold up, let me just Get my loadout ready. Need a bag, huh? Fuck. How big are these 5x? Fuck. No, my horse! I needed that. Okay, sorry, I missed a lot of, got 48 super, has low everything and no super sampling. Oh, damn. I mean, sounds like you get a little more, maybe. Yo, Puri, I just upgraded to a 1440 monitor. I'm getting performance on streets and I'm a 1080. You might... Tarkov sometimes uses the GPU more if you kick up the graphic settings to a certain point. That's probably why. Off question, but with the 98 heavy running Fortnite, my CPU occasionally hits max usage and the PC will freeze for 5 to 10 seconds. I just don't get it. I tested it. I don't play a lot of Fortnite, but I have shown it. Is it in this one? It's in one of these. I put it here. I don't think I had any issues with it, though. Yeah, I was up around 500-600 FPS without any issues. You're consistently getting freezes, so should I try changing pace and reseating the air cooler from there attempts? Yeah, double check that your mounts have the right height for AM5. Sometimes they have like mounts for AM4 and AM5, and some of them have slightly different standoff and heights for them. So just double check that on your cooler, and then try the thermal paste as well. Yeah. What temp should I be expecting after undervolting? I mean, I'm in the 50s. I'm in low 50s in most games, Draven, with the 98. Can you please make an updated guide to your 9800X3D settings? There's nothing to change. There's nothing I've changed in my settings since that video, Aylin. So if you look at this one, Aylin, I haven't changed anything since that. I run that same exact tune pretty much since day one. No problem. Yeah, still hardcore wipe right now. I haven't been grinding a lot. I'm still only level 25 with like still a lot of beginner quests to do. I've just been making videos, not really grinding the game. Tarkov on 4 versus 2. No, there shouldn't be any problems with games. I know some people have problems reaching higher speeds on 4 sticks versus 2, but it depends on your kit, depends on your motherboard, depends on a lot of factors. I haven't undervolted yet, but probably later in dual tuning, excluding GPU since about 37 until I get a new one. But I think currently I sit around 50s. Yeah, that's pretty normal. Thermalright Infinity Freezer 360, good enough for budget cooling. That's better than budget. I've literally, okay, look. I've used, so the 98 runs cooler than the 78. And between air and AIO, there's like barely any difference, okay? Also, I've used a $5, let me see. I've used a $5 AMD Wraith Prism. This is like the Wraith Stealth. This is the one that come with like the 3000s. And even with this, I was getting in the 70s with the 5700 X3D, and the 98 runs cooler. So technically, I could probably still run that cooler and still be in like the 60s or 70s on the 98. So as long as you have a cooler, you're pretty much set on cooling for a 98. You really don't need much. But I mean, given the price these days, like a 240 AIO is like the best kind of value, I would say. What software is good to download to monitor temps? CapFrame X. Use this. I have a custom overlay. But is this site down? Huh, their site might be down. Haven't been checking Tarkov. You know when wipe is gonna. Nah, I have no idea. Is that what you're using to display overlay? No, I have a custom RTSS overlay. Oh, CapFrame X is down right now. But whenever people ask, I recommend CapFrame X as the best way to make one easily and quickly. Would I see an increase in performance just from BIOS update alone? That depends on a lot of factors. It won't necessarily improve your performance. It can, but it's not like outright gonna improve your performance just automatically. It can though. It can result in performance increase. Depends on your BIOS version. Depends on what you have for your settings and stuff like that. Yeah, it took me a long time to make this overlay. It's kind of annoying to use RTSS. That's why you tell people to just use CapFrameX. They have a really easy UI to make one. I run 80 FPS in 1440 street, so I hope I can get around. $80? Damn. Wait, what motherboard and what BIOS are you on? This is 1440 native high texture. This is my pure 80 setting. I have a set of presets in my optimization video. Shrek's good. Nice handle, dude. So if you go to my optimization video and you go to like the pure 60, these are all the presets for different cards that I use. I'm on my pure 80 setting. Tap tap. See ya. Yeah, Jake, if you're getting like 80 FPS, then it definitely sounds like you need a BIOS update. That's extremely low. Hold on, do I have any tasks on streets? E650 max Wi-Fi 32 gigs. Yeah, if it's like extremely low like that, I always recommend doing a BIOS update and doing clearing your CMOS once. Saw the vid, you were getting sometimes same temps. In what, in Battlefield? In Tarkov. Oh, what temps were you getting? Sorry, I'm confusing the messages right now. You're the one getting 80s? I'm definitely not in the 80s in Tarkov. 70s or 80s. It's always around 50s or 60s. Oh, 57. Okay. Hey, Nekroshnikov. Yeah, this is 1440. And I'm dual streaming. The 98 takes a little bit of a hit when I'm dual streaming.
Yeah,
FSR 3 or 4. It won't really help here. We're CPU bound. See, I'm at 160, 170 right now. Even if I turn on FSR, it won't really make a difference. We're CPU bound. 9070 XT already maxes out in 1440 native, so you'd only really use FSR for 4K with this card. Check clear CMOS before or after. Do it after you update. It's a new cooler. Should I be worried? Sorry, I'm confusing different viewers' comments. What was your issue, Shadow? Yo, Queets, what's up, bro? My favorite viewer. The one with the hot 9800X3D. Wait, didn't you just say the 57 was running the same temp? I'm confused now. Add 5700 XRD plus 6700 work upgrade to the setup. Hell yeah. Check this out. 57 to 98. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. I'm getting around what I'm getting. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, so the 98 generally runs cooler than the 57. And in that, are you talking about when I hooked up the $5 air cooler, or which video? Yeah, I got a video for everything. Yeah, the $5. Okay. Yeah, so there's definitely something going on there. I'm not gonna say your cooler's broken. I just think we just need to fix something in the setup. How is he already pre-aimed on me? The guy was already ADS waiting for me. Glass mousepad? Yeah, did you watch the new video? I'm using it right now. This thing's really nice. It's actually pretty sick. That guy was fucking already ADS'd on me before I even turned the corner, dude. Is yours the medium one or the large? I got the medium. Oops. Wait, I can't buy any. I still can't buy any fucking mags? That's crazy. You need to put radars on these. Or the fucking thing. Or you just have to go to it. Alright, let's try that. Try that. Yeah, that's all I get on Twitch. Oh shit, we got 6 viewers today. Not bad for Twitch. We're at 50 on YouTube, but one day it'll catch up. My 98 idles around 45 when I boot the PC. Never drop below 52, 53. Any cheap AIO you recommend? Yeah. Here, hold on. Actually, I think in my build video I have it. Right here. $45. This is more than enough, and it looks Thermalright is awesome. You get a lot for your money. FPS, you can look at the raids. Also, I have a ton of videos with the 9070XT. This one is in 4K. This one is in 1440. So when I'm not streaming, I do get more FPS. This, because I'm dual streaming to Twitch and YouTube, I lose maybe 10 to 15% FPS. Because I'm single PC streaming. I'm usually in YouTube in the living room on TV. Yeah. The YouTube is much higher quality too. My Twitch stream is a little lower quality than YouTube. Allows you to push more bit rate, higher everything, just higher quality usually. But Twitch should be pretty clean as well. $9 more for the 360. Yeah, I mean, by all means, go for the 360 then. That's it. If you have the space for it and everything. You're so good at Wordle. I love word games in general. Is it thick? Kind of tight in there. That's what she said. Well, in what way? You can see the dimensions there, but what case are you running? That will matter. Did you test out your max load temps using the 98? I'm just curious because I've seen a lot of different numbers on Reddit. No, I don't think I've Cinebenched it or anything recently. Maybe when I first got it. I don't do a lot of Cinebench stuff. I personally don't care about synthetic testing numbers because it's only useful to compare against other synthetic testing. I'm more interested in gaming metrics, so I just test in the games I play. I don't think I've done a actual like synthetic max load test for a long time. Around 70. Yeah, that's good. That's very good, I would say. Yeah. Something slit? So I just got some new stuff from Pulsar. I'm using their Hall effect, their wooting. It's so fucking nice, dude. It's probably the best Hall effect I've used so far. So I have a review for this coming soon, and then X2F. If you're a fingertip or claw user, this mouse is fucking amazing. Both of these are like top notch. I have reviews for them coming soon, but like you can get really cost effective stuff on Ali, but if you want like high quality, like top shelf stuff, damn, these are fucking nice. Hall effect or the magnetic keyboard. So like you can basically like they're probably the best performing keyboards right now. You can do like the snap tap and the rapid fire, all that. You can set the actuation to like so it's like a feather touch. Super customizable, super responsive, probably the best gaming keyboards you can get. Yeah, so instead of it being like a mechanical sensor, it's a magnetic sensor that allows you to get more kind of what do we call it? You can fine tune it even more than you would a regular magnetic switch. So if I wanted to, I can make this actuation at 0.1 millimeters. Basically, if I breathe on it, it'll hit the key. It's a little too much for me, but for like esports players, it makes a huge difference. Rapid trigger mode, like so you can keep pushing the button really quickly. No, Pulsar sent me these because I have a partnership with them. But if you're looking for an AliExpress good alternative, because Pulsar is more expensive, but you can get stuff that's like 90% as good and like still very high quality for like 30% of the price. Like this one right here. This is the Ajaz ALUX 68. I prefer this over my $200 Wooting, to be honest. It's better constructed, has the same features. I see. How's everything, brother? Keep grinding. I salute you. Yo, Smoke. Good to see you again, man. Hope you've been well. Yeah, man. I'm still grinding till I get to that 1M. That's my dream. Hope you've been on the grind too, man. Ali has been crazy, but people are just getting onto it now. The thing about AliExpress is like, okay, all these components on these like expensive brands, they get all their stuff from Shenzhen, China. Okay, all those components come out of there. The manufacturers of those components are now just making their own products instead of it having to go through a middleman for them to upcharge you to get these components. They just make it themselves and sell it direct now. So you can get the same quality for like a fraction of the price, and you're getting the same components. So that's why there's so many good peripherals now, and they're very, very affordable. And I have a shitload of reviews on a lot of those types of products. Wait, what map am I? Oh, Shoreline. That's right. And I always saw how 1440 looks crazy good. Now that I have one, it should be the new standard. I can see stuff in game. Yeah, just wait till you get to 4K, bro. It's another new level. I forgot a laser. Hold on, what did I need to do? Scrap metal. Oh, there's one right here, isn't there? Oh, Shadow, I would suggest getting Capframe X. It seems like their site is down right now, though. Somebody else shot me. Yo, Jake the Snake, let's go, man. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, let me know how it goes after that BIOS update. I think that should set you straight. I got a 200 hertz, 240 is like 125 more. Next goal is OLED, but they're so expensive. Yeah, they are. Might as well follow you on Twitch as well. Yeah, I'll let you know in the Discord or something. Oh, I appreciate the follow, bro. I'm trying to grow on Twitch, so that helps a lot. Thank you. Hold up, where are the other tanks again? Yo, Anabali, thank you for the Twitch follow. I love you guys. Thank you so much, man. That helps me a lot. Thank you. Oh yeah, this one by the bridge. All right. Followed you as well. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Good seeing you around regularly. Thank you. I think I need that. Dude, this glass mouse pad is kind of sick, dude. It's really nice. Damn, it's so smooth. Very, very nice. Damn. Yeah, Queets. Coming from the Hyperion even, I gotta say this... I might prefer this one. For in-game tracking. The comfort level on the cloth one is a little bit better, but... in terms of like the game feel, it feels so smooth, like the tracking. Need a bigger one since you need low sense. Yeah, they make a 500 by 400. I'm using a 3 by 300 by 400, but I'm a wrist aimer, so I don't need a huge mouse pad. Yeah, the paraglide was really nice, right? I'm glad you still use that thing. I love that orange too. It's so sick. I never thought my resolution would be the problem while I was getting performance on streets. Tarkov is weird. Got the Alien OLED 360. Damn, nice monitor, dude. Good choice. Yeah, Alienware monitors are generally very, very good. Huh? And then since you got the shit with your CPU, damn. Alright, so I haven't really made any comparisons lately. If anyone has suggestions on what they want to see, let me know. I'm probably going to pick up a 5090 soon. So I'll definitely have like 5090 versus other GPUs and stuff, but if there's any other comparisons people are interested in, let me know. If I see like a couple suggestions for one, I'll definitely put one up. I've been getting a lot of products from companies to review, so I've been working on those, but I want to see your FPS on streets with tune RAM timings to no timing tuning. Okay, I have one of those, but it is a little older now. Have you seen that one, Queets? Probably a dangerous spot to sit down, but whatever. Have you seen this one? This is stock 4800 CL40 versus my 6426 tuned and 8036. But this is 8 months old, so I can make a new one. People are always interested in RAM timing stuff. I'll make a note of that. That's a good suggestion. I didn't even pack a light on this fuck. It's getting dark. It's not good. I feel like I don't get the same performance in the streets. The only difference between our setups and my RAM and tune, so I'm curious. To be honest, even when I run stock timings like 48 CL40 versus tune, there's a very, very small difference. Like, it's not significant, but I can definitely make a new comparison to show like in depth the difference, but yeah, just I know from my own experience that it's not much. God, I'm gonna get fucking one tapped here. I got the 27 Ultra Gear OLED. Anyone in chat thinks it's worth to upgrade the peak OLED monitor? I'm not trying to be ungrateful. OLEDs are a drug. Hey man, with hardware, there's no shit. That fucking plant scared the hell out of me, dude. Honestly, I don't have an OLED, but I'm still on my Neo G8, and I still am not exaggerating when I say I'm still blown away every time I use it. So but I probably will eventually get an OLED. Yeah, 4K does hit different, dude. It's insane. Oh, nice. I need a light. Perfect. Wait. Oh. 4K OLED, yeah. I want. If I do actually upgrade my monitor, I'll probably look at the Alienware 4K 32. But I need a large curve. That sounded weird. No pause. But I prefer a large heavy curvature on my monitors. In my country, 78 is €300 and 98 is $450. I mean, if your budget allows it, I would definitely say go with the 98. Here's the difference, so you can decide for yourself. But if you're playing Tarkov, there is a pretty big difference. I think for me, it's worth 150 extra. Gotta pair 5090 with the best. Oh yeah, absolutely. If you're going 5090, you should definitely just max everything out that you can. I got the 78 and I'm still wondering if I should have got the 98, but 150. Yeah, I mean, 78 is still amazing. It's just 98 is the best right now. Oh, fuck, of course this is an infrared. Yeah, 78 is still an amazing chip. It's just the 98 is even more amazing. It's probably super dark right now. I'll be getting off this map soon. Does this help? True. Thank you for the tuning vids. No problem. Yes, it helps. Okay. For some reason, when I go night, I can see decently well, but on my stream it comes out like super dark. Post FX does take a little bit of performance hit. Yeah, it does. How much is car extract now? Does it tell you? Is it like 40,000 on here? Oh, it's 50k. Yeah, I didn't bring enough. I'm gonna mark this tank and get out. I don't think anyone can see shit right now. Hold on, does this help? Can I do like gamma on here? Too bright? Alright, fuck. Shouldn't have, I didn't bring any night vision. I can barely see shit. Alright, I'm gonna hit the satellite tower and get out. Wait, which... This weather station? No, I went in at like 18. And then I thought I had a light on my gun, but I didn't have a light. Yeah, there is a difference. In Tarkov, the CPU sets your FPS ceiling, and then the GPU just lets you up your settings and resolution. Dear God, I can't see anything, dude. getting out. Can't see shit. Scared because I was running night with a trio. Somebody just started dropping shit, yeah. It's either you're gonna have like no traffic or you'll run into like an ultra chad. There's like no in-betweens at night. Yeah, I just did the black and white setting. I'm gonna get out, sorry, because I know I can barely see shit, so it's usually darker on the stream. I'm sure you can't see anything. I'm gonna get out. Ragman level 2 and then wait for release or event. Yeah, I haven't been grinding too much. I've been making more videos. I got one suggestion. Somebody wanted to see RAM timings. Are there any other video, comparisons you guys want to see? Give me some ideas. I'll probably pick up a 5090 in the near future. So I'll definitely have some 5090 comparisons, but if there's anything else people want to see, let me know. Thank the Lord, we're out. Thanks, by the way, for all the Goldie content. Me and this other streamer do it part-time, but we live and die by your Tarkov builds. Hell yeah, Mr. Tactical. No problem. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate the feedback. Stashman, I only play PvP. I haven't really opened PvE for a long time. You can always look down here in the bottom left. PvE says PvE down here. I think I need to do the gym. It's some advert? No, in the bottom left, you can see it. It's underneath all that. It's not covered by anything. No. No. I have some shoreline keys, pretty sure. Oh wait, I have 222 and 226. Oh. Is 203 anything? Whatever, I'm gonna take it. 220. Cottage. Wait, I don't have the cottage back door though. Do I? Whatever, that's good enough. My entire stash is full of junk yet. I can't get any hideout. Yeah, it's annoying. You have to try to focus on one at a time. I want to put a light on this. Do I want to back out? Yeah, I gotta put a light on this. Loss of scaling goes crazy. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. Is there a way to cap FPS? I don't want it pushing more than the refresh rate on my monitor. I believe there is there's a cap option in there. Let me see. You might have to. What do you have, an AMD or a Nvidia? Wish they added the turn-in quality of life to hideout, so I don't have to keep all this junk. Yeah, I know. I agree. I wish you could do it like step by step. Ever play SPT? Got opinions about mods? I don't know. Aim cheats kind of look like a good alternative. I haven't played SPT. In the Nvidia app, Gorilla, there's a way you can cap the FPS. I forget exactly where it is. I forget exactly where it is. I'm on my AMD. I'm on my Radeon card right now, so I forget where it is. But there is an option to cap it in the Nvidia app. That's a word? What the hell? What? What? Is this the word? Oh, loyal. Of no help. Mr. Streamer, quick question. Do you think 99 would be better for someone who let things open in the background? Yes and no. It depends on how much you have open in the background. You have like a shitload of stuff and like 100 Chrome tabs and possibly, yeah. But honestly, the 98 is pretty good, even on its own. It's more for like, I would expect to see more of a difference in like multi-threaded specific multi-threaded applications. Hold on. Where's signal part? Where are all this? 10 to 15 tabs. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. The 98 might still be able to handle all that. the hell? It's like see-through. Fucking 300 black. You have any 5090 vids? Not yet, Matt. Not yet. I think I'm gonna pick one up soon. Oh, that was close. Yeah, the settings depend on the GPU I'm using, for sure, David. If you look at my optimization video, I share all my presets for different types of cards. So if you click the optimization video and you go down to the pure 60, pure 70, these are all my different presets for different types of cards. The only thing I've changed is in this pure 70, I now use medium textures instead of high textures. No problem, David. Hope those rumors about 16 core. I heard it's fake. I saw that too. I heard it's fake. I heard we won't see that until AM6. Intel ain't doing shit. Intel is not going to be in the conversation for gaming chips for a long time, unless something big changes. which I don't see happening. Intel's good engineers left a long time ago. They're just another piece of an investment portfolio now, led by numbers people, and you can tell that by the way they operate ever since Ryzen 5000 came out. Yeah, AV1 on YouTube, yep. And people are trying to say that Intel's new, like, 3D V-Cache version is going to be good. Listen, AMD's going on to their 4th generation 3D V-Cache, and they're the ones who created the tech. Intel's going to be making their first one, and they're already behind on process node. They already have internal problems. It's not going to be anything impressive compared to what AMD will put out. By the time that Intel puts out their X3D version. Plus Intel pushed for those P-core, E-core like in ARM on phones. Yeah, it's because they don't have any good engineers left. I've been part of companies like that where they start out as a really good company at what they do, and then once their name gets big enough, they get purchased by an investment group, and it becomes part of a portfolio where the main goal isn't to make good products. The main goal is you have to hit this number, and that's the primary goal, and that's what Intel has become. So then they market things and try to hit a number instead of putting out a good product first, which is just the cycle that happens with all companies in the US. Well, I guess worldwide now. This is 1440 VJ. And I think AMD will get to that point too once they get big enough. And then somebody else will come up and make a better chip. But right now, AMD's got the way upper hand on the gaming side. It's not even close. Intel's still riding its name. I think their GPU division is decent for the entry-level market. I think that's their only hope to like stay relevant in gaming. But other than that, they're like, yeah, I wouldn't even consider them for anything else. The B580 is pretty decent, yeah. I have one, I like it. I think I asked this before, but for a budget secondary PC, does a 50-50 make sense for the encoder, or is it laptop junk? Yeah, that's completely fine for a secondary PC. If you're trying to stream off it or record off it, that's completely fine, yeah. Why does it show 34 used and 55 is available? What do you mean? Oh, the RAM? What do you mean, why? That's, it's using 34 gigs right now, and there's 55 gigs available. That means 9 gigs are already used by the system, by Windows or whatever. Where's this tank? Is it on this side or the other side? Where's the tank bridge? So it's this way, right? Gotta be this way then. Oh, here it is. Thanks. Ah, I should have looked at the playground. Where's the playground? Playgrounds Resort, okay. What level? 25? I haven't been grinding. I'm just playing casually and making videos mostly. What's up, Erhano? I need SJ6. AMD should give me some money so all my mates upgrade to next 3D after seeing the boost in my performance. Hey, I feel the same way, man. You know how many people have told me they bought an X3D because of my videos? I'm like, AMD, sponsor me, man. How do I get in touch with them? I'm serious. I think a lot of Tarkov players have probably got an X3D because of my performance videos. I'll go out on a limb and say the majority of them have either in some way from my videos. Because there's no one else that does all this testing. I've probably done the most hardware testing on this game than anyone. Who got the connect to AMD? I did, not gonna lie, but for FPS games like CS, yeah. I wonder how many X3Ds I've sold directly or indirectly. Like, I'm honestly curious. So funny how when you ADS your frames drop to 200 to 130. Yeah, it's the way they render it, because it's basically double rendering. Yeah, I wish I could get more on my 58 while waiting for the 98. Yeah. 58's still good, but starting a little bit to show its age. What's up, Jersey? Battlefield 6 is 99, 90 to 99. What's good, bro? Chilling. Getting some quests done. Having fun talking to chat. Hope you're having a good day. Yo, D-Flash. D-Flash, I'm good. How are you, man? Yeah. Oh, thanks, Jake. I was just gonna say, type in exclamation tune. Let me scav real quick. Try lighthouse. What armor plates? It's a 5 in front and then the regular 3 in the back on that what is it called? The blue one. Be right back. 1 sec. Okay, so I can get max minus 35 on curve optimizer, but only difference I see overdrive scalar mine is X1 put on X5, so make a difference. It really depends on your chip, because I can run minus 40 with scalar off as well. It really depends on your chip, I guess. But it's worth trying. You might be able to hit a lower offset if you raise the scalar. Alright, fuck this. Driver. Played with the option per core and getting minus 45 on 2, but other need to be minus 30 to be stable. I see. Yeah, it depends on the chip too. Some people can, most people I've spoken to can hit at least minus 30. Some can hit 40. Some people have even said they can't even get to minus 30. So it really depends on your chip. I don't get why best cores get less. Best cores need less voltage. I don't get why best cores get less. What do you mean? What do you mean? Best cores need less voltage. Damn. Wait, did they increase the smoke thickness? Oh, Negative offset, the lower the better. So the best cores should technically need less voltage, correct? Yeah. So sorry, what is it you're confused about? Am I thinking I think best cores need can get lower offset. But it's not the case. Yo, what's up, Aaron Wolf? I'm good, man. How are you? Hey, you're a scab, dude. Oh, I see what you're saying. On the worst cores, you get higher negative offset. Oh, I don't know. That is confusing. In my research, I think baddest cores getting voltage they need from the shared pool for the CPU, but the other way around, they use all voltage and better cores crash. Oh, that's weird. I never looked into it in that depth, but that's I would expect what you said. The better cores. Well, maybe it's because what they consider the better cores can hit the higher clocks, which usually needs more voltage. So maybe that's why. One question. I finally have my 98, 64 gig, 50. What settings can I run on Tarkov? So here's. Oh, you're on Twitch. Hold on. Optimization here. Tune here. So Aaron, in this optimization video, scroll down to this right here, Pure 80. This is what I run with my 5070 Ti, the Pure 80, my Pure 80 preset. Have you tried undervolting the GPU? I haven't tested the limit of the undervolt. I'm running just a slight undervolt right now, just minus 10. But some people run minus 100 on their 9070 XT and say they have pretty much the same performance. I haven't tested the limit of mine yet. I'm running 10% power, faster memory timing, and then minus 10 undervolt right now. But I haven't tested the limit. No problem, Aaron. I think a 78 is still good in Tarkov current patch. Yes, very good. I just showed it recently, right? No, not this one. Where's the slapping one? Right here. I really like this thumbnail. The clock is a lot higher on full UT. I also run FSR for the A and use higher base, so it doesn't look that bad. So it's on 100% all the time. Oh, nice. Oh shit! I knew the A wasn't there already. Fuck. Shit. What? Titty. I'm surprised they accept titty as a word. Damn. Where's that coming from? What'd you recommend I get? I have a 9800 XOD. I'm torn between the 9070 or 5070. Say it depends on the cost you can get them at. What's the price difference for you?
Тут нет никого!
$5070 is 500. 9070 is 600. So I think in terms of raw power, the 9070 is a little stronger, but they're both gonna basically let you max out 1440. 5070 gets you DLSS as well. DLSS 4, which is the best rendering option right now. If they add FSR 4, it might be more of a comparison, but right now DLSS 4 is the best rendering option in the game. Damn, there was a player there. Nice shot. He was waiting for me. He saw me kill Gus. Hey Draven, no, I don't share my overlay setting, but you can. I suggest getting Capframe X, which it's down right now. Their website is down, but I think you can still get it from their GitHub. This is the best overlay creator in my opinion. They have their own UI for it and everything. It's really good. I suggest using that. Oh wait, you need one of these for a gunsmith later, right? I might keep that. Isn't the 5070 Super gonna have like 18 gigs of VRAM? 5060 Ti will make it better than by original. Yeah, the Supers. Yeah, that's a good point because the Supers are gonna come out soon, and if they follow the old pattern, then it becomes the same price as the original card, and then the original card drops. $5070 Super. Let me see how much. 18 gigs, yeah. So I would definitely wait because it's supposed to be before. Well, yeah, it's supposed to be before 2026. That's a good point. So yeah, I would wait until that if you can. Very good point. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go grab something to eat. I might be on a little later today. Thank you guys so much for being on, keeping me company. If I missed your question or anything, make sure you join my Discord, and you can always shoot me a message, or there's a lot of good people in the Discord as well that are really knowledgeable. So hope you have a good Sunday. Thank you guys again for being on. I will catch you guys later. I'm still looking for, if you guys got suggestions on any videos or comparisons you want to see, drop them in the Discord or a comment on one of my videos. I haven't put out a comparison for a long time. If you have any ideas on what I should do, let me know. Otherwise, have a good one, guys. Peace.